I am so sorry. So shut up!
A boyfriend killer. In the intriguing and tragic case that revolves around the life and actions of Courtney Clenny, a 26-year-old model with a substantial following on social media, the lines between criminality and self-defense become blurred. The events which unfolded in April 2022 led to the untimely death of her boyfriend Christian Obamseli, a 28-year-old cryptocurrency trader. What began as a seemingly typical lover's dispute escalated into a fatal confrontation, thrusting Courtney into the center of a criminal investigation. Courtney Clenny, known for her presence on platforms like OnlyFans, found herself accused of second-degree murder, a charge that carried the potential for significant legal consequences. The incident, shrouded in contradictory narratives and emotional turmoil, painted a picture of a relationship marked by conflict. As details emerged, the situation grew more complex. Christian's estate launched a lawsuit alleging negligence on the part of Courtney, the building owner, and the condominium's security team. The lawsuit sought to recoup medical expenses, funeral costs, unspecified damages, and compensation for the emotional suffering experienced by Christian's family. It was an attempt to hold Courtney accountable, not only for the loss of life, but for the subsequent financial and emotional burdens placed on the family. Courtney's defense strategy centered around the assertion of self-defense. Her attorney, Frank Prieto, vowed to vigorously defend her interests in both the pending criminal case and the civil matter.
The state attorney has shown that infamous elevator video as evidence of what happened that night. What happened in that elevator has nothing to do with what occurred that evening when Courtney had to defend herself to save her own life.
The crux of this defense relied on the claim that Courtney plunged a knife into Christian's chest as a last resort, attempting to protect herself from imminent harm. However, the prosecution painted a different picture, arguing that Courtney's actions were intentional rather than defensive. They highlighted a series of prior incidents.
Give me my phone! Find it! Find it, Jonathan! Talk to her without telling me!
Courtney, I was on a bike ride and she passed me and I said hi.
An ominous recording of Courtney threatening Christian's life just a month before the tragic stabbing cast shadows over her claim of self-defense. Courtney demonstrated a remarkable level of self-centeredness and egocentrism. Her responses were marked by a focus on her own experiences and emotions, seemingly dismissive of the enormity of the tragedy that had occurred.
One other time yesterday, for absolutely no reason, absolutely none, they harassed, not the police, but security guards from the office, like young security guards. Came up for no reason. Bothered him, bothered me. I was about to go to the pool. I said, they said, do you want us to keep him out of here? And I said, I mean, yeah, but y'all have been letting him up all week when he hasn't had a key. Yeah. But, I mean, no. Do you want us to call the cops? No. It's fine. Like, I didn't want him to get arrested. Like, there's no reason for that. And so, whatever. So I said no. And then he, I guess he just wanted to call the police or something, because right after that he goes, well, we saw you shove him, which he was referring to downstairs in the elevator. My boyfriend had followed me into the elevator, and I didn't want him to come in. So I go, stop following me, and I did this. And we were like, I mean, Christian will attest to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that just didn't happen. So it's like he moved from Christian to me. It seemed like he just wanted to cause trouble.
Yeah.
So the police were involved yesterday when there shouldn't have been anything. And then I think there was like one or two times where I don't think the police were called, but maybe security, when, well, if you're talking about police, that's definitely the only times that I can remember.
Okay.
Security have been called for noise complaint, for sure.
Because of arguments or? And what do you guys usually argue about? Or is it always a different issue?
I mean, no, kind of ish. But
do you mind telling us about those arguments? Or no?
I don't think there's a point. I cannot remember everything, so I'm not. I don't want to remember part of it.
Okay. Would you say it's Genesee related?
For sure, for some of it, yeah. Yeah.
So you think you can tell us the story one more time, just so I can make sure that I didn't miss anything?
Didn't you write everything down?
No, he's writing it down for me. But I just want to make sure that you can explain to us one more time the story.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can see how I am. Okay. Well, he went to go get me Subway. We wake up. We've broken up. I broke up with him about a week ago. My mom came into town. She was in town because of it. And I told her, like, what am I saying? Anyway, she came into town because of this. She was there for about 6 days. My boyfriend was freaking squatting in my elevator, like, little room. But I didn't want to kick him out because he said he wanted to be ghosting. I'm like, okay. I eventually feel like, okay, I got this under control. You can go home.
Okay.
Then she goes home. That crap with the security guard who I guess just had an agenda. That happened yesterday.
Okay.
Or was it the day before yesterday? Honestly, I really don't. I can't think of it. It's the day before yesterday. So.
Which security guard is this? Do you know his name?
I don't remember his name. I could point him out in the lineup in 1 second. So after that fact, I was like, wow, you just tried to cause a problem for no reason. I thought it was his fault. I was like, why are you doing this? Like, just because, like I said, that we're over, blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to talk to me, and I just didn't want to talk to him out of anger. I didn't say it because I want that, because I love him.
Uh-huh.
But that was just one of the things that you said.
Was that at the moment that he was charging you, or earlier in one of the arguments?
It was before he choked me. Yes, it was before he choked me.
Okay.
Or whatever.
So he gets.
So no, not right then. I couldn't tell you exactly what he said right then.
Okay. So.
But I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after like what I was scared, and I was on the phone with my mom, and it was still happening.
Yeah.
I was scared.
So you told me that he had you against the wall at one point, right? With his hands over your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you end up from the wall to the ground?
Let me go.
Uh-huh.
Let me go, and then I started swinging on him because I had been against the wall.
Okay.
I started trying to hit him.
Yeah.
And then he put me on the ground.
He dropped you to the ground. What did he do? Did he lift you up, or did he grab your hair? Did he just kind of rotate you onto the ground?
I really couldn't even tell you.
He pushed you.
If I could have been given all these questions, I could be like, maybe let me think about it. Or when I'm trying to remember a whole situation of where I was very upset about something, which I've learned this in therapy and whatever. It's like, write down all the details so you don't forget. Just write it all out clearly so that it makes sense to you and makes sense to somebody else. But I haven't had a chance to have a pen and paper or my phone to write down exactly what happened, and I haven't really even fully thought about it.
Yeah.
So honestly, my answer is I don't remember.
That's fine. So he has you on the ground. You end up on the ground, and he has his hands over your neck. Correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. And then is he saying something to you at the time when he's on the ground on top of you, or?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth. I don't remember what it was.
Like what?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth, with the white of his eyes,
okay.
but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. And then he at one point he stops, right? Sorry. And what, you get up, you go to the bedroom, or what do you do?
I get my phone from the kitchen. I got my phone from the kitchen. I called my mom. And I was talking to her. And then he was following me around the apartment and acting like, after. We shouldn't be together.
You guys have a history of domestic violence?
Yeah.
You say you've been together how long, sir?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2
Year and a
years.
half to 2 years.
So how many incidents you think you've had?
I don't know. But we shouldn't be together.
We say one or two, or just too many to...
Oh my God.
count?
Oh my God. I haven't touched my ankle. It's like wet blood.
We're gonna go.
Like I just want to take a shower, God. Okay. No. We can.
I'll give you a trash.
I'm not trying to interrupt the.
No. You keep one.
This is absolutely the most insane shit that I think I've ever been involved in.
I think anybody that
No,
goes through this
without
would
a
be
doubt.
just insane.
What'd you say?
I think that if anybody goes through this type of situation, it would be pretty insane for them.
Okay. You said
Well,
domestic violence.
have you made a report before?
No.
You've never made a report?
Oh, I did in Dallas actually about a year ago, and he was detained.
And what happened there?
He had pushed me in the lobby, but it wasn't like a big deal, and they made it a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up getting taken to the hospital or jail or something.
Yeah. So you said 1.5 years to 2 years?
Mhm.
Okay. And you said that today you guys were supposed to go to the park?
Mhm. We were. Well, I'll just let you ask questions and I'll answer.
No, you can tell me whatever you want. You can tell me whenever you want.
Yeah, we had just gotten back together. I had broken up with him, and then he came back the last 2 nights, and everything was perfect. And then she got into an argument, and I ended up getting scared, and I think that I overreacted, or not overreacted necessarily, but reacted, and I just didn't know exactly what might happen. But yeah, we were right before anything happened. We were going to walk the dogs down to this park over by the Paramount, which has the beach volleyball and basketball court and all that. We're gonna walk them over there and let my dog Ranger play soccer. That was my plan for the day, and then go.
How old are you
to the movie? Or to go to a movie tonight in Miami Beach. My dogs are 8 years old. 8
years old? Oh, okay. Both of them?
Yes.
Oh. You've had them all 8 years? Since they were babies?
Yes.
Oh. What breed are they?
Mini Aussies.
Mini Aussies? I love those.
Too.
Super smart.
Yeah.
You guys lived in Austin before here, right? Between the first and second week of January, you guys moved to Miami. You guys stop anywhere before coming to Miami, or did you move somewhere else between Austin and Miami, or you went straight to Miami?
We drove the U-Haul from Austin to Miami. Took us 2 days. I didn't drive one bit, because he went the whole way. So I took 1.5 days. No, we just stopped a bunch of places on the way.
Does he have any family?
He does. He has.
Yeah.
He has his mom and grandma. He's closest to.
Mom and grandma?
Mhm.
We're here in Miami, or?
They live in Dallas. I think his grandma may still be in Nigeria, because they visit a lot, but I think that they're back in Dallas.
Okay.
He has a brother that lives in I think Houston. I don't know where his sister lives.
Do you happen to know off the top of your head their phone number, or?
None of theirs, no.
No?
No.
Do you have it on your phone number, on your phone, or?
I think that I would have his mom on my phone for sure, and then maybe his grandma.
Oh, okay. What's his mom's name?
He's told me. I'm terrible.
Yeah. That's like remembering.
And I met her multiple times, and I've been to her house, and I still couldn't tell you. That's pretty bad.
I mean, how many times have you seen him?
I think 4 times.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's spread apart, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't imagine to like remember somebody's name that easy. So I'm really bad at remember names too. So okay. How about his brother? You know his brother's name or no?
He's very like not, I guess, like too thorough with talking about. I mean, that's not really probably like the word, but not like too thorough. I feel like I calmed down a little bit once he told me like they're just like talking to him. Okay, so I can talk to him. They're like, he's not really like that thorough or something. He doesn't really talk as much about his family as I do mine. I talk about my family all the time.
Okay. Where's your family at?
In Austin.
You're all in Austin?
All in Austin, yeah.
You have a big family, small family?
I am the most. I'm the closest with my immediate family. My mom, my dad, and my little sister.
Okay.
So not really that big of a family.
Oh, okay. What's your mom's name?
Deborah.
Deborah. And your dad's?
Kim.
Kim.
Mm-hmm.
What are their last names?
Clenny.
Clenny.
CLENNEY.
And your sister?
Morgan.
Do you ever need us to take a break? You know, because I know it's rough, you know, with everything going on. But when you take a break, you let me know, okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys for giving me water and tissues.
No, definitely. Do you guys work here in Miami, or do you guys have your own business?
I do social media, so I'm an influencer, I guess is what.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes, I'm an influencer. And he does stocks and crypto.
What do you focus on, like Instagram or social media apps?
Instagram, OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
It's just, yeah.
It
pays the bills.
What's your Instagram?
At Courtney Taylor.
Huh?
At Courtney Taylor. Taylor spelled Taillor.
Taillor.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it that he does?
Stocks and crypto.
Stocks and crypto.
He just has stocks and does crypto.
Yeah, so he's pretty good with numbers and all of that. Yeah. And he's done that since you've known him, or?
I mean, as far as I know, he's done it since he was 19, and he's 27.
Okay.
So he's pretty damn good at it. That's, I guess, compared to other people that do it.
Yeah. And how long were you guys planning on being in Miami, or before going to London? Or?
I don't think London was ever really going to happen. I don't think I would ever do that. But yeah. We were going to move into a house.
Mm-hmm.
So, have an apartment, and then we were like, maybe just move here for a year. And then once we got here, we were like, no, this is dope.
Yeah.
So, we have the dog picked out. It's a golden retriever. We're going to name Mello. So we're going to get a house. So we're going to have a backyard. Because I have 2 dogs, and then we're going to have 3. So we're planning on staying here for a while.
Okay.
I just hope we get the opportunity to do that. Sorry.
Once again, you don't have to apologize.
Hopefully I'm over freaking out and like I'll be able to see him or whatever. But I don't see it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will keep it together.
Okay. So how about before we go into like the details of what happened today, okay, I have to swear you in and read you a couple other paperwork. This is normal process for everybody, with victims, witnesses, everybody. Okay, so
I got a chance to talk to Christian today.
to who?
Christian.
Who's Christian? Oh,
Sorry, victim.
They haven't told me.
Or if I'm the victim,
No.
he's definitely the victim. What'd you say?
No, he didn't know his name, so he was confused.
As the detectives pressed for information, Courtney's responses often shifted toward her own concerns. Her inquiries about Christian's well-being and hospitalization came across as more self-interested than empathetic. This was particularly evident when she expressed frustration about not having heard from him since the incident.
To do this, or should I have to get a lawyer? Because I realize, like, how very serious this is. Like, I was sitting there in a freaking puddle of my boyfriend's blood, begging him to, like, please not, like, fucking give up on me. Like, man, like, this shit is fucking serious. So, I don't think I'm necessarily in trouble, but, like, I just would like to. Can I just talk to him? I have, this happened, and the whole situation happened, and I haven't talked to anybody who means anything.
No, I understand. Right now,
okay,
right
well,
now,
you know what?
Okay.
What?
No, just.
I've never been in this kind of situation.
You can talk to him later. Because.
But before I talk to you guys, why can't I talk to him beforehand?
Well, because I would like to understand what's going on.
I know, but like if I say, hey, is it cool if I sign a constitutional rights waiver when my boyfriend has
like
not
a lawyer.
Yeah, if you're an adult, if you were a minor,
he would be the one who would. He handles my lawyer too.
If you were under 18, then yeah, I would provide you a phone call to your father. But you're over 18, so.
I don't feel like it. I don't know what to tell my parents.
Yeah, I get you. I feel the same way with my parents, you know. I still go to them too for questions that they've dealt with in the past.
Okay.
You know?
My dad handles I'm so freaking out right now a little bit. Like I wanted to go to the hospital and I want to just call my fucking mom. And I know that I do not get that right. I know it. But here's the thing, is that this is constitutional rights waiver. My dad handles my lawyer. I'm not going to take a court-appointed lawyer. My dad handles my lawyer. I would not be calling my lawyer. So my dad is the first person you would call, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I've never been in a situation like this where somebody's in the hospital. Yeah. I've never been in this kind of situation. That's why, like, I don't want to do anything wrong. You know?
It's your decision at the end of the day. But
what happens if not?
If not, then that's it. We don't talk about what happened to him. We just have to take the stories that we've been told from the people next door and previous situations, and try and narrow it down to what happened.
You get a much better picture, a much better idea coming from you who was there today than us trying to piece it together
from other people as well.
In there, you know. There's no better story to get than yours who was there. So which is why we prepare it from you. But you know, like you said, it's your decision if you want to or not. But for us to obviously proceed and make a better decision for all of us, it's getting your story. You know, you were there. You know, you were. So you.
My boyfriend is not dead, is he?
Well, he can't talk to us right now. Either way, he's in the hospital.
You guys are supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happens after that?
Like I said, a little bit before.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry and watching a Christina Randall or listening to a Christina Randall video, and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he came back with a Subway sandwich. Before he left, he recited exactly what I wanted. And I said, I'll text what I want to you. And he said, I know what you want. I said, no, you don't. And he recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right. And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me to take a bike personally.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came back. And I said something about like, oh, are you gonna like reshare your location with me? Like, did you want to share it? And he said, yeah, I shared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he was the other day, like when you were done with me. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Like reshare it. And then he told I mean, they kind of like turned into like a little like argument or something. And he told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay, yeah, I will. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again, and I don't know what I was thinking, but just said something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be?
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have been. I love him, but just like, you know, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe it'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me, and he ended up pinning me against the wall. And then, I mean, I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like they were looking at my neck, and I was like, I mean, I'm not saying like choking me like, you know, whatever. But I mean, he had my like neck, like and this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor.
Yeah.
I could not breathe. And I don't think that he was trying to kill me, but I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared. And I'm just trying to really remember. Hey, Mom, I'm on the phone. And I remember she was sitting like against the couch. Like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door, and somehow moved like over in the living room. I was standing by the couch, kissing for the kitchen. I was in the kitchen, and then he just like I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and it was like coming at me. And so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God, it was just like I grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me, because I mean earlier I was having 2 other times I couldn't breathe. I'm sorry, I couldn't breathe, and it's very scary. And I just think like just like this kind of thing where I was saying like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might like, or, I mean, this is different, I think, but if he's like choking me or like pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab a knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom, and he's coming at me like he's gonna grab either the phone or like the knife or something. And so I was just like, I was like, don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it. And I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge, and he was like by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa.
Okay.
Like
comparing to what
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the.
Was it closer than I am?
No, just further.
Well, like the length of his room?
No, further than that.
Okay.
Oh, well, if I said, yeah, you're right. It was more than 10 feet. Then it was definitely further.
It's closer. It looks a lot smaller than here.
It was further than that.
Okay. So then you were by the fridge and he was by the couch? You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch.
And then
behind my island.
And then what kind of movements did he make at the moment? He was going to walk
running
up?
At me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
A particularly striking moment came when Courtney discussed the potential involvement of her father, a lawyer, in her defense. Despite the serious nature of the charges against her, she displayed a sense of entitlement and privilege, asserting her right to have her father handle her legal representation. This attitude was reinforced by her expressed preference for a lawyer of her choosing rather than a court-appointed one. During the course of the interrogation, Courtney took an unexpected approach to capture the officer's attention. She did something quite surprising. She briefly revealed her cleavage and exposed parts of her body, even touching herself in a strange manner. It was as if she was trying to get them to pay more attention to her, maybe hoping it would make a difference in the way they were treating her.
I mean, like, there's still wet blood on my ankle. So when it's like a long time in here without anything. So I'm like crossing my legs. Is that gonna like make any difference in? No. I mean, she said like taking photos of my hands and whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna come photograph.
I just don't want to like soak anything that like.
No, they're gonna come photograph you, and they're gonna give you like a hazmat suit. They're gonna give you that temporarily. So they'll be coming out within, I would say, the next 10 minutes. they'll give me one, they'll book it and go over there close to you. Okay? Give me a few minutes, and as soon as we're getting an update, we'll come back in here, okay?
Courtney, they're gonna take pictures, okay? And they're gonna give you a suit so they can take that bloody clothes, okay?
Okay, where am I gonna be going?
No, you're not gonna go anywhere. This is they have to process everything. Okay? After that, you can wash your hands.
Okay. Is there any updates on how Kristen is doing?
The sergeant is in the hospital right now. When he comes back, you have an update, okay?
Your name? No.
You need it like right now? No. He's gonna take some pictures of you, okay? If you can stand for us.
Hello?
You can stand there, no problem.
If you can't, just have your hands to yourself.
Actually, I haven't heard from the state that
And turn to your right, please.
I think it's an error because
And she asked him, yeah.
like the attachment, it had a few other things on there. Like the first one. They probably requesting the
Turn it one more time to your right.
that they did also.
So they started the back.
No, just facing the wall. Turn one more time to your right. Thank you. Facing. See your hands in your shoulders. Maybe lift up your sleeves. Try to lift up your sleeves. No, you're have your hand keeping the wrist, just not in the other one.
Yeah, because one of them was a number, the other one was a white person. I'm not sure if the driver,
Hoping somebody that was like bleeding profusely.
Just like this. Thank you. Have it on the just
Oh, it's fine, I think.
make sure you're like areas like that. Do you have any injuries sustained to you?
I mean, there's all over the place, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'll photograph everything. Your legs, if you can just have them like this. So.
Are you looking for injuries, or are you looking just?
Just general photos right now, and then afterwards I'll photograph your injuries.
Okay.
Can you roll up the sleeve of the pant?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can turn to your left. And, well, turn to your left. Yeah, facing your left.
Face the wall and then see if I can.
No, it's the food like in my other. Can't like.
Yeah.
Sometime. It's practically stuck to my leg.
You're going inside?
Yeah, this one.
Is this good enough? Or I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
No, it's okay. You're fine. Face me if you can. Face me. Thank you. You can turn to your right. Sorry, on this one.
Do you have any injuries?
I mean, I have bruises all over the place, I think, but I'm probably just covered in blood, honestly.
Okay. Do you have any bruises in your arms? Do you have any bruises on your arms, on your neck?
Don't have any. I mean, you already got that. Usually there's just bruises like on my arms or my legs.
Let me get the one.
Yeah, on your arm, right here.
Yeah,
You put your arm down so you can get, yeah, and you can turn that way so you can get the on your arm. You can look that way, yeah. And you can get it on the other one too. And the front part of it?
Yeah, face me.
Is that from today? Or from earlier? Just starts right here?
All over the place.
Okay, I'm gonna put a scale to it, okay?
Okay.
It's just a paper scale. You can look that way so we don't get more information. Here, you move your arm just one more time.
This is what I have, like, on my, like, what?
Keep turning just so we can see if you have any more. You don't have anything on your neck?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. And then, here.
Where I need them, I don't have it.
You don't have any on your face from the past? No, nothing. Okay.
No. I have. I'm usually like on. I have bruises most of the time, like all over like my legs and my butt and whatever. So I mean that would be where it is now.
You're just gonna swab it, okay, for DNA. It's just a cotton swab and water. Okay. Here's your neck. We're going to give you something to change it a little bit. You can just...
Okay, then you can face me. We're going to swab just the area of your neck, okay?
21, 22, neck. Shoulder.
Doesn't just swab your face, okay?
Okay. Anybody have the time? Or would you let me know?
9:47.
Is it 9:46? 9:46.
Okay, this is for your left arm.
No, right.
Oh, my left, right arm. I apologize.
2148, right arm. Okay. Right arm. Left arm.
Same thing too.
2148, left arm. Top of left hand.
Okay, let me see your left hand. Just put top in. Thank you.
2149. Top of right hand.
Same thing to your right hand.
Palm of right hand. Palm of right hand. Right. Let me see your right hand, your right arm. Put it up. No, down and right. Is that a bruise?
Yeah, it's in your left
Yeah.
hand.
You need a place to open it. Palm of left hand. Right side. 2149. Left hand. Palm of left hand, please.
Let me see your foot. Thank you. So this is left foot, left hand. Oh, or
What is it?
left foot.
Left foot. You're gonna photograph her hands again. Focus on her hands to show that she's missing some nails.
Well, I have to make a comment on that. I was in here for a very long time alone, and when someone went to the restroom with her, I quit picking them up. I was missing a lot already. I was missing about 3, but they just come off so easily. There are a few in here because I popped a couple more off.
Okay.
I just don't want.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just have your hands over this. Let me see your feet. You can just
over. It says on 34 and 114. What's 34 your arrival on?
Can you see your flip on your right one? Jen, do you have one?
Can you take one back first?
No.
Or do it out and let's go on. Okay. Not sure what's there. And you're gonna focus on your back? Focus on your
To verify, is it 1226? 1126. Yes, so the driver, 1226. Yes, all arrival. 752
Do you have any dismount? Any disarmament on?
I don't think so.
Okay. Is it all there? Okay.
Several times. This is the time it's not happening. Is that all? Is can it sit down?
We're also going to collect the clothing, I believe.
Change. I'm gonna put you in the other room that is not recording, so you can change and put the clean clothes, okay?
Okay.
And then I'll take you after to watch him.
I mean, when I change up there, is this doing this as far as them or no?
Just advise the detective, and if,
Right.
if they arise, then we will.
Okay, so you're gonna change into? Yeah, then you can go. First, you can take this off. I'm gonna put your jacket in here first, and then your cardigan, and then everything will be changing on the side.
However, her actions took an interesting turn when a female officer entered the room. At that moment, Courtney's behavior shifted abruptly. She quickly covered herself up as if she suddenly realized that her attempts to get noticed might not be working as she had hoped. It's possible that she had a moment of realization, understanding that her actions might not be appropriate or effective, especially given her status as an OnlyFans model. It's intriguing to consider whether Courtney believed that her physical appearance and her role as a social media model could somehow sway the situation in her favor. Perhaps she thought that her looks and the attention she gets online might translate to special treatment or leniency in this serious circumstance. The climax of the interrogation was perhaps the most revealing part of Courtney's thought process. Upon learning that her boyfriend had passed away, that she was now facing a murder charge, Courtney's response was eerily detached. Her apparent lack of an emotional response left those present in the room struggling to comprehend her nonchalant attitude toward the tragedy.
What I really need is to hit a vape badly. I'm deeply addicted to it, and that is for a stretch. Okay.
Thanks. And no recording, right? Yeah, they're still recording.
You want me to go to the next one so you guys can talk?
Yeah, if you don't, come on.
After some time had passed, the reality of the situation finally sank in for Courtney. She came to the painful realization that the person she had referred to as her boyfriend was no longer alive, and she was directly involved in his death. It was a heavy truth to bear, and the weight of it seemed to hit her all at once.
So, let's start from the start. You guys are supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happened after that?
Like I said, a little bit blur.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry and watching a Christina Randall, or listening to a Christina Randall video, and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he came back with a Subway sandwich. Before he left, he recited exactly what I wanted. And I said, I'll text what I want to you. And he said, I know what you want. I said, no, you don't. You recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right. And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me he's a biker.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah. He came back. And I said something about like, oh, are you gonna like reshare your location with me? Like, did you unshare it? And he said, yeah, I unshared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he goes, the other day, like when you were done with me. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Like, reshare it. And then he told, I mean, it kind of like turned into like a little like argument or something. And then he told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay, yeah, I will. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again. And I don't know what I was thinking, but just said something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be?
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have been. I love him. But just like, you know, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me. And he ended up pinning me against the wall. And then, I mean, I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like, they were looking at my neck and I was like, I mean, I'm not saying like choking you like, you know, whatever. But I mean, he had my like neck, like and this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor. Yeah. I could not breathe. And I don't think that he was trying to kill me, but I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared. So yeah, I'm on the floor in heavy pins and lets me up. I'm on the get my mom on the phone, and I'm just trying to really remember. I get my mom on the phone, and I remember she was standing like against the couch. Like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door, and somehow moved like over in the living room. He was standing by the couch, facing toward the kitchen. I was in the kitchen, and then he just like I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and he was like coming at me, and so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God. I swear to God. It was just like, I mean, I grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because, I mean, earlier, I was having 2 other times I couldn't fucking breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think, like, just like this kind of thing where I'm saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might like, I mean, this is different, I think. But if he's like choking me or like pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab a knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom and he's coming at me like he's gonna grab either the phone or like the knife or something. And so I was just like, I was like, don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it. And I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge, and he was like by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa.
Okay.
Like
comparing to what
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the.
Was it closer than I am?
No, but just further.
So like the length of this room?
No, further than that.
Okay.
Oh, well, if I said, yeah, you're right. It was more than 10 feet then. It was definitely further than this.
Okay.
I mean, it's closer. It looks a lot smaller than it is from here.
It was further than this.
Okay. So then, you were by the fridge and he was by the couch? You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch.
Yes. And then
behind my island.
Then what kind of movements did he make? At the moment, he was gonna walk
running
up.
At me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
What was he doing? Like, was he doing something with his hands or?
He had his hands up. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Was he yelling at you at the time?
Yes.
Yeah. What was he saying?
Well, I'm supposed to put my hand up, so I really need to like think.
In response to this realization, Courtney's demeanor underwent a noticeable shift. She began to cry, expressing a form of emotional distress. However, there was something unusual about her tears. It appeared as though she might have been putting on a performance, trying to show that she cared deeply about what had happened. It was as if she understood that the situation was serious and required an emotional response, but the genuineness of her emotions came into question.
They take really good care of them. Thank you so much. You have no idea how appreciative I am of that.
You want to go to the
I was
bathroom?
really scared. Yes, I do. I'm just picking my nails. I have nothing else to do anymore. Just picking my nails off.
Yeah.
Is that considered?
They'll be right with you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Almost done here.
Okay. Is there an update on Christian?
The other detective's working on it right now.
Is he okay?
We're gonna check. We're trying to reach the officer at the hospital. We have an officer and a detective there, so we're gonna try to reach them and see what updates we have. And as soon as we get them, we'll let you know. Okay. All right. So we have to obviously go inside the house, the apartment, photograph everything, document everything, pick up any evidence like the knife, you know. So there's two ways we can do that. We can get a search warrant, which, you know, it's basically an authorization from the judge to give us permission to go into the house. Or we can do a consent form. A consent form is a much faster process where you give us permission, and, you know, it'll honestly kill time by a good 3 hours.
Sure, let's do that.
Again, we're not gonna take anything else not related to the scene. You know, we're here for whatever happened today, just to document that, photograph that, and that'll be pretty much it. Okay, this is what a consent form looks like. You can take the time to read it. I filled in your name and what we will be doing, and then if you agree with it, you can sign and date it. And like I said, it'll just help speed up the process as well. Okay. We're also speaking to your mom. One of the other detectives, there's a few of us.
What did you say?
One of the other detectives, the one that helped the dogs, she's speaking to your mom as well too, so we're updating her so she's aware.
At any moment I feel that they should stop recording, I will tell them that, because obviously I'm here to protect you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Courtney, it's 10:45 p.m. right now, okay? Start off with... So, I have a picture. Let me know if this is Christian or not, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Christian. Okay. So, we have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could, and...
Christian is dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is not real, right? Okay. No, there's no fucking way. Christian died? Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
Sure. Yeah.
Relax. You'll be fine.
No.
Calm down. Calm down. Take deep breaths. Just take deep breaths. You're gonna be okay?
I need to hug my mom.
I'll talk to your parents and get them over here.
I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself.
You won't be.
After this. No, that's not true. That's not real, right?
It is real.
Christian is dead.
Yes. They're not gonna lie.
I know, I just can't believe it.
I'll talk to your parents. I'm gonna get your parents here ASAP.
We spoke to your parents, and they're trying to do everything possible to get here as soon as possible as well.
To what?
To get your parents, for them to come over here. So they're doing everything possible right now to find a way to get down here.
Deep breaths. Just take deep breaths.
I've been crying so much.
Don't.
And I just can't even cry right now.
Just take deep breaths. It's a shock. Just relax. Try to relax and.
Okay.
We're gonna get you somebody here. Okay.
No. No.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Courtney, it's gonna be okay.
No, it's not. Oh my God. I wanted to be at the hospital. If anything happened to him, I just wanted to be at the hospital. I begged, can I please go to the hospital? I mean, obviously, they put me in custody at my house, but, like, I begged, can I please go to the hospital? Oh, my God, our friends. Oh, my God. Mom. Me?
It's been a long day.
I'm going to wake up tomorrow and it's going to be the same thing. And, yeah. Okay, that's the last time I ever talked to him. It's the last time anybody ever talks to him. Ever. The last thing he ate was fucking Subway.
Courtney, we can't undo what's already happened, so this is going to be a process.
What I was saying to that other room, I said, God forbid, when, like, from far away, what if I had accidentally hit a little bit lower and he died? That's what I said. You remember? I said, God forbid. Then a few minutes later.
So we can't change what's occurred and forget him before. So just step by step. So you'll get through this, all right? horrible. I think the detective spoke to your mom. She's trying to get a flight to get you some support. Because we just met maybe an hour ago. We're going to get you some support, okay?
Everything's inside right now. So right now everything's being photographed. We do what's called a feral scan, which is like a video, 3D video of it. So once that's done and we're done photographing, we're able to take anything out.
Yeah, no, I'm just worried about.
What time are you supposed to take your meds?
Nighttime.
Nighttime? Anytime at nighttime?
Before bed?
So you've been taking it before bed?
Mm-hmm.
You know the name of it, just in case?
It starts with an S.
She just started on it.
It's
Right. Take a deep breath.
I cannot be in here. I need to be with my family.
We're gonna get it.
Do you know where you keep your medications at?
On top of my sink. It's
you
like
say?
a orange bottle with the blue
The bathroom?
cap. The blue cap, yeah.
Sink in the kitchen or bath?
In the bathroom.
We'll get this for you as soon as possible. This should be done. Eventually we'll have a photograph of that particular area first, and get it as soon as possible.
I swear I was holding him for so effing long. And the security lady was standing right there, and I was like, why are they taking so effing long? And I was just sitting there, he's just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. Okay.
We should bring in take some deep breaths. Yes, we need to move forward and deal with
What happens now?
You know.
Damn, that's not fair for his mom and she didn't come and see him. And his birthday is in 8 days. Who has been called for him?
Nobody has yet. We're still trying to find his family's information.
Do you have a contact number for them? Maybe it's in your phone?
It might be.
Or in his phone?
You know his password, right?
Definitely, I do know his password, yes.
What's his password? It might be easier for us to get in there.
Password is 0412.
Well, we'll give you guys a minute. Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Let us know if you need anything else.
Is there anything we can take you now? You want, I mean, is the water enough? Would you like something else to drink, like a soda instead, or something to eat?
We need would be good. Actually, you know what? I think it'll be good for a while.
We'll be right outside. Is everything okay?
What I really need is a hit of vape badly.
Following her arrest in Hawaii, where she was receiving treatment for substance abuse and post-traumatic stress disorder, Courtney is now facing legal consequences related to the murder of her boyfriend, Christian Obumsili. Her actions have led to charges being brought against her. Currently, Courtney is awaiting extradition to Florida, where she is expected to face a second-degree murder charge. This significant legal step has been confirmed by her defense attorney, Frank Prieto. As her case progresses, the legal system will determine her fate and the consequences she might face for the tragic events that unfolded. If you want to watch more of these shocking interrogations, please subscribe to the channel.